There is a moment in every person's life where everything shifts, where the course of your future becomes clear. For me, that day came unexpectedly. I wasn't prepared for it, but life has a way of placing you in situations where you must make a choice either to rise or remain the same. In life, there is an undeniable force that shapes everything we do, everything we become, and everything we strive to achieve. It is purpose. Purpose is more than just a goal or ambition. It is the essence of why we exist. Without purpose, life can feel directionless, like a ship adrift at sea, vulnerable to every storm and wave. But when you understand your purpose, your life takes on a new dimension. You gain clarity, focus, and most importantly, a sense of fulfillment that transcends material success. The day you discover your purpose is the day everything changes. For many, purpose remains an elusive concept. We chase careers, wealth, relationships, and recognition, believing that these things will bring meaning to our lives. And while these external pursuits may offer temporary satisfaction, they do not provide lasting fulfillment. The truth is, purpose is not found in what we do, it is found in who we are and why we exist. It is the core driver that determines the quality of our actions and the depth of our impact on the world around us. The day you embrace the power of purpose is the day you stop living by default and start living by design. What does this mean? It means you no longer let life happen to you. Instead, you take charge of your destiny. You begin to understand that everything in your life, every talent, every experience, every relationship has been preparing you for a specific assignment. This is where true transformation begins. Purpose is not just about knowing where you're headed, it's about understanding why you are here in the first place. When you have a clear sense of why you exist, your priorities shift. You start to see your time, energy, and resources as tools to be used in the service of that purpose. Suddenly, distractions lose their power, and the things that once seemed important fade into the background. You become laser-focused on the mission that is uniquely yours to fulfill. Living with purpose gives you a sense of urgency, but it's not a frantic or anxious urgency. It's a quiet, steady determination that propels you forward, no matter the obstacles in your way. Purpose gives you resilience. When challenges arise, and you are able to face them with confidence, knowing that the challenge itself is part of the process. You stop seeing adversity as a setback and begin to see it as a stepping stone toward the fulfillment of your purpose. This is one of the most powerful aspects of purpose. It changes how you view difficulty. Without purpose, every hardship feels like a roadblock, something to be avoided or resisted. But when you have a clear purpose, challenges become opportunities for growth. You understand that the adversity you face is not random, it is purposeful. It is refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what lies ahead. This mindset shift is what separates those who merely survive from those who thrive. Purpose gives you a deep sense of satisfaction that external success cannot provide. Too often, we measure success by the world's standards, wealth, status, accolades, but real success is living in alignment with your purpose. It's waking up each day knowing that you are contributing to something greater than yourself. It's the fulfillment that comes from knowing that your life is making a difference, that you are using your gifts and talents to serve others and leave a lasting impact. This sense of fulfillment is something that cannot be bought, and it cannot be given to you by others. It comes from within, from the knowledge that you are living out your calling. And here's the truth: every one of us has a purpose. It may not look the same for everyone, and that's the beauty of it. Your purpose is uniquely yours. It is tailored to your strengths, your experiences, your passions. No one else can fulfill the purpose that you were created for. But here's the key: you must discover it. Purpose doesn't always announce itself in a grand or dramatic way. Sometimes it comes in quiet moments of reflection, in the stillness of your heart. Sometimes it reveals itself through the very challenges you are trying to avoid. The key is to listen, to pay attention, and to be open to the idea that your life has meaning far beyond what you can see right now. Once you embrace your purpose, your life will never be the same. You will no longer be swayed by the opinions of others, because you will know with certainty who you are and why you're here. You will no longer waste time on pursuits that do not align with your purpose, because you will have a clear sense of direction. You will move through life with confidence, passion, and a deep sense of peace, knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Embracing the power of purpose is the key to living a life of significance. It is the foundation upon which true success is built, and it is the force that will guide you through every season of life. So I encourage you to take the time to discover your purpose. Let it shape your decisions, fuel your actions, and guide your steps. When you do, you will experience a level of fulfillment and impact that far exceeds anything you could have ever imagined. Adversity is a constant in life, a force that every individual will inevitably encounter. Yet, how we perceive and respond to adversity defines the trajectory of our lives. Many view challenges and hardships as obstacles meant to halt their progress, as if adversity were a cruel interruption to the life they were meant to live. But what if I told you that adversity is not something to avoid or despise, but rather something to embrace? It is in the midst of difficulty that the greatest opportunities for growth and transformation arise. The moment you shift your perspective on adversity is the moment your entire life begins to change. Adversity is not a punishment or a sign that you are on the wrong path. On the contrary, it is often an indication that you are exactly where you need to be. Challenges test your resolve, your character, and your commitment to your purpose. They force you to look inward and discover strengths you didn't know you had. Without adversity, there would be no need for growth, no reason to develop resilience, courage, and wisdom. In fact, the very things that shape us into stronger, more capable individuals are often the trials we face along the way. Consider the process of refining precious metals. Gold, for example, must go through intense heat in order to remove impurities and reveal its true value. The same principle applies to us. Adversity acts as a refining fire, stripping away what is unnecessary and allowing our true potential to emerge. It is in the heat of challenges that we are molded into the person we are destined to become. Each hardship you encounter has a purpose, even if you cannot see it in the moment. The day you understand this is the day you stop viewing adversity as your enemy and start seeing it as your ally. But this perspective shift is not automatic. Many people get stuck in a cycle of negativity, allowing adversity to overwhelm them and dictate their actions. They see difficulties as evidence that they should give up, that their dreams are unattainable, or that they are somehow unworthy of success. This mindset creates a barrier that prevents growth and stifles progress. To break free from this cycle, you must first recognize that adversity is not here to defeat you, it is here to strengthen you. The obstacles you face are not meant to block your path. They are designed to build your capacity to handle the very things you are striving for. One of the most powerful lessons you can learn is that adversity often precedes breakthrough. Just before a seed sprouts, it must push through the soil, encountering resistance at every turn. Without this struggle, the seed would never grow into a plant. Similarly, the challenges you face are preparing you for the next level of your journey. The day you understand this is the day you begin to welcome adversity as part of the process. It becomes not something to fear, but something to navigate with confidence. Adversity teaches you resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, it's about developing the capacity to bounce back, to rise after every fall. Life will not always be easy, and you will encounter setbacks. But what matters is how you respond to those setbacks. Do you give up at the first sign of difficulty, or do you persevere, knowing that every challenge brings with it a lesson and an opportunity to grow? Resilience is the key to turning adversity into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. In addition to resilience, adversity also teaches you to adapt. Sometimes the challenges we face require us to change our approach, to think creatively, and to find new ways of moving forward. It's easy to become comfortable with routine and to stick with what's familiar, but adversity forces us out of that comfort zone. It pushes us to innovate, to look at problems from a different perspective, and to find solutions we may not have considered otherwise. This ability to adapt is crucial for long-term success, and it is often developed through the challenges we encounter. Adversity also deepens your sense of empathy and understanding. When you go through difficult times, you become more attuned to the struggles of others. You understand on a deeper level what it means to face hardship, and this awareness allows you to connect with people in a more meaningful way. Adversity humanizes you. reminding you that we are all vulnerable and that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to rise in the face of it. This empathy fosters relationships built on authenticity, trust, and mutual support, which are invaluable on your journey towards success. Adversity has the potential to become one of the most transformative forces in your life if you allow it to be. It is not the adversity itself that changes you, it is your response to it. When you decide to face challenges head-on, with the understanding that each one is an opportunity for growth, you unlock a new level of personal power. You stop fearing difficulty and start seeing it as a necessary part of your development. The day your perspective on adversity changes is the day your life begins to change. You no longer run from challenges or allow them to dictate your actions. Instead, you approach each one with the knowledge that it is refining you, preparing you for something greater. This is the mindset of champions, of individuals who rise above their circumstances and achieve greatness not in spite of adversity, but because of it. Embrace adversity, and you will find that it becomes the catalyst for your greatest growth and the foundation upon which your future success is built. Every journey towards success begins with a decision, and one of the most powerful decisions you can make is to take responsibility for your life. This is not just about being accountable for your actions or taking charge of your decisions. It's about recognizing that in every moment you have the power to shape your reality. Many people live their lives believing that external circumstances control them, their environment, their upbringing, their financial situation, or even their relationships. But the truth is that while you may not be able to control everything that happens to you, you absolutely have control over how you respond to those things. Taking responsibility for your life means accepting that you are the architect of your own destiny. It means understanding that your thoughts, actions, and decisions have brought you to where you are today, and they will determine where you go from here. This is not an easy realization for many. It can be uncomfortable to admit that the choices you've made have contributed to your current circumstances. But this recognition is also empowering because it means that if you don't like where you are, you have the power to change it. The moment you stop blaming external forces for your situation is the moment you regain control of your life. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that their life is the result of bad luck or that they are victims of circumstances beyond their control. While it is true that life presents challenges, sometimes difficult and unexpected ones, how you navigate those challenges is entirely up to you. By taking responsibility, you shift your focus from what is happening to you to what you can do about it. This is the beginning of real change. Taking responsibility also means being willing to examine your thoughts and beliefs. What you think about consistently shapes your reality. If you believe that success is out of reach, that you are not capable of achieving your goals, or that you are always at the mercy of circumstances, then that belief will manifest in your actions or inaction. Conversely, if you believe that you have the power to create the life you desire, you will begin to act in ways that align with that belief. Your mindset is the foundation of your success, and it begins with taking responsibility for how you think. There is immense freedom in accepting responsibility for your thoughts because it gives you the ability to change them. If you find yourself constantly focusing on limitations, failures, or setbacks, you have the power to shift your perspective. You can choose to focus on possibilities instead of problems, opportunities instead of obstacles, and solutions instead of excuses. This is a conscious decision that requires practice, but it is one that will dramatically alter the course of your life. In addition to your thoughts, taking responsibility for your actions is equally crucial. Every choice you make either moves you closer to your goals or further away from them. Many people talk about wanting success, fulfillment, or a better life, but their actions do not align with those desires. Taking responsibility means being honest with yourself about whether or not your daily habits and choices are supporting your vision for your life. Are you putting in the necessary effort? Are you investing your time in things that matter? Are you taking consistent steps toward your goals, or are you waiting for something to change without taking action? This level of self-reflection requires humility and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It is easy to make excuses, to justify inaction, or to blame others for your lack of progress. But when you take full responsibility for your life, excuses no longer hold power. You realize that it is not about what others are doing or what circumstances you are facing. It is about what you are doing in response to those circumstances. One of the most powerful aspects of taking responsibility is that it allows you to reclaim your personal power. When you blame external factors for your situation, you give away your power to change it. But when you accept that you are responsible for your life, you also recognize that you have the power to transform it. This is the key to achieving lasting success. It is not about waiting for the perfect opportunity or the right conditions. It is about creating those opportunities through your own actions, decisions, and mindset. Responsibility also extends to how you handle setbacks and failures. Every successful person has experienced failure, but what sets them apart is how they respond to it. Instead of seeing failure as a reason to give up, they take responsibility for their mistakes, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones toward future success. Taking responsibility for your failures means acknowledging that they are part of the process, not the end of the road. It is about recognizing that every setback is an opportunity to grow, to refine your approach, and to come back stronger. When you take responsibility for your life, you stop seeking validation or approval from others. You no longer need external affirmation to feel worthy or successful, because you know that your success comes from within. You are not living according to someone else's expectations or waiting for someone else to give you permission to pursue your dreams. You take ownership of your life, your decisions, and your future. Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most liberating and empowering decisions you can make. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own destiny and gives you the confidence to pursue your goals with clarity and determination. It frees you from the limitations of external circumstances and empowers you to create the life you truly desire. This is not just about achieving success in a material sense. It is about living a life of purpose, fulfillment, and impact. The day you decide to take full responsibility for your life is the day you step into your true power. It is the day everything changes. When we talk about moments that change our lives, we often think of dramatic, earth-shattering events. But sometimes the most profound transformations come not from external circumstances, but from an internal shift. That shift begins the day you discover your purpose. Purpose is more than a goal or ambition. It is the reason you exist, the driving force behind your actions, and the source of your fulfillment. It is the compass that guides you through life's uncertainties and challenges. Finding your purpose is not a one-time event. It is a process of self-discovery, a journey that evolves as you do. Many people go through life without ever asking themselves, why am I here? They move from one task to another, chasing success, wealth, or recognition, but never truly understanding what drives them. They may achieve material success, but they often feel empty, as though something is missing. This is because purpose is not found in external achievements. It is something much deeper. It is what gives meaning to your life, and it is the key to lasting fulfillment. When you find your purpose, everything else falls into place. Purpose is not about what you do, it is about why you do it. You may excel in your career, build successful businesses, or accomplish great things, but without a sense of purpose, those achievements will feel hollow. Purpose gives context to your efforts and meaning to your accomplishments. It turns your work into a mission, your challenges into opportunities, and your setbacks into lessons. It shifts your focus from mere survival to significance. This is the day that changes your life, not because your circumstances suddenly improve, but because you gain clarity about why you are doing what you are doing. Finding your purpose requires introspection. It begins with asking yourself difficult questions. What am I passionate about? What do I value? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These are not easy questions to answer, and the process of discovering your purpose may take time. But once you start seeking, you will begin to notice patterns in your life moments when you feel most alive, tasks that bring you joy, and causes that resonate deeply with you. These are the clues that point you toward your purpose. Your purpose often lies at the intersection of your passions, your talents, and the needs of the world. It is where what you love to do meets what the world needs. When you operate from this place, your work ceases to feel like a burden. Instead, it becomes a source of energy, joy, and fulfillment. You are no longer simply working for a paycheck or a title. You are contributing to something larger than yourself. Purpose transforms your life from a series of obligations into a meaningful journey toward a greater impact. But discovering your purpose is just the beginning. Once you have found it, the real work begins aligning your life with that purpose. This means making choices that reflect your values and priorities. It means being willing to let go of things that no longer serve your purpose, whether they are habits, relationships, or even careers. It requires courage to step out of your comfort zone and pursue a path that may not always be the easiest or most convenient. But when you are aligned with your purpose, challenges become stepping stones, and every decision becomes an opportunity to live more fully in line with who you truly are. Purpose also gives you resilience. Life is unpredictable, and you will inevitably face hardships and setbacks. But when you are clear on your purpose, those challenges don't deter you, they strengthen you. So purpose acts as your anchor in difficult times, reminding you why you are doing what you are doing and giving you the motivation to keep going. It helps you maintain perspective, understanding that the obstacles you encounter are part of the journey, not the end of it. Purpose fuels perseverance, and perseverance is what turns dreams into reality. Your purpose is not just about you, it's about how you can serve others. True purpose always involves contribution. It is about using your gifts and talents to make a difference in the lives of others, whether that is through your work, your relationships, or your community. When you live a purpose-driven life, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your life becomes a testament to what is possible when someone operates from a place of clarity and intention. You become a source of light, hope, and encouragement for others who are searching for their own purpose. But it's important to remember that your purpose can evolve. As you grow, learn, and experience life, your understanding of your purpose may deepen or shift. What matters is that you remain open to that evolution, always seeking to align more closely with your true calling. Purpose is not a destination, it is a journey. And as you walk that path, you will find that life becomes richer, more meaningful, and more fulfilling. The day you discover your purpose is the day everything changes, not because your external world is transformed, but because you are transformed. You begin to live with intention, with clarity, and with a sense of mission. You stop drifting through life, waiting for things to happen to you, and start creating the life you were meant to live. You become more than just a participant in your life, you become the author of your story, shaping it with purpose and passion. Finding your purpose is not just about improving your life, it's about fulfilling your potential and making the world a better place. It is about realizing that you are here for a reason, and that reason is greater than yourself. When you live with purpose, every day becomes an opportunity to grow, to give, and to make a lasting impact. This is the moment that changes everything. It is the moment you stop living by chance and start living by choice, fully aligned with the purpose that drives you forward. The day that changes your life is not marked by external events, but by an internal shift when you take responsibility for your life, recognize the power of your decisions, and discover your purpose. It is the moment when you stop blaming circumstances and start owning your destiny, realizing that everything in your life is shaped by the choices you make. This shift in perspective transforms challenges into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stone growth. Finding your purpose brings clarity, resilience, and fulfillment, guiding you through life's uncertainties and giving meaning to every action. When you align your thoughts, actions, and goals with that purpose, you not only elevate your life, but also contribute to the world in a meaningful way. This is the true turning point. The day everything changes, not because your external situation suddenly improves, but because you are transformed from within, equipped with a new vision and a renewed sense of mission.